Good afternoon, children. This is Hemlata and welcome to class 6 IIT Physics online class. So, last class what we discussed? We discussed about the volume, is it? We already discussed area and volume, how to measure, what are the SI unit, other practical units, is it? So, that is completed. And now, what is today's topic? Today we are going to start dimensional analysis, that is concept 5. Yes, we completed 4 concepts. Now this is the concept 5 we are going to start. What is this? Dimensional analysis. So today we start dimensional analysis. So let's start today's topic. Before going to start the topic, I hope you are writing, maintaining the notes neatly and doing the worksheet questions also. You must do it, children. Please utilize your time wisely. So let's start today's topic. Before dimensional analysis, first we must know what is dimensional formula. Children, in chemistry you are reading the molecular formula. Is it or not? Molecular formula, suppose water. What is the formula for water? H2O. Is it or not? Water, H2O. So H2O, by seeing this molecular formula, what we can get the information that here what is there? Hydrogen is there. Okay, what are the elements are there? Hydrogen and oxygen. Is it or not? What are the elements? Hydrogen and oxygen. And what is in proportion? Which ratio? 2:1 ratio. Is it? 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Is it? Forms one unit of 1 molecule of water. Is it? So, how in chemistry you are reading molecular formula, like that only in physics we have dimensional formula. So, dimensional formula of 1 unit of a derived quantity says which fundamental units are there, and that is raised by how much power. Clear? See, what is dimensional formula? The expression showing the powers to which fundamental units are to be raised to obtain the unit, 1 unit of a derived quantity is called dimensional formula of that derived quantity. Already I am saying you, children, before also I said derived quantity. Derived quantity are depending quantity. They depend on fundamental quantities. Okay, derived quantity depend on fundamental quantity. So in derived quantity, what are there? Fundamental units only there, but in different ratio. Clear? So area, example, this one example, area is also a derived quantity. So you can see this is a dimensional formula of area. When we write dimensional formula, you have to write under square bracket, and then you have to give 3 fundamental quantities with their symbol. What are the 3? Mass, length and time. We have 7 fundamental quantities and 2 supplementary quantities. Here you have to mention mainly 3 fundamental quantities: mass, length and time. The symbols I will say now next. Okay, what symbols you have to use? M for mass, L for length and T for T for time. So area is equal to what? Length into breadth. Is it? Length L into breadth. Breadth is nothing but length only. Is it? So L into L square. So here you can see in area there is no mass. Is it? No mass. So that's why M power 0. Is there time? Time also not there. So time power also 0. But length is there. What is the power? 2. That's why L is raised with power 2. Okay. What are the fundamental quantities? In area only length is present. Okay. With power 2. Remaining 2 are 0 power. Is it or not? So what is dimensional formula? It is an expression showing the powers. Here what is showing? Powers to which the fundamental units are to be raised to obtain a unit of a derived quantity. This is called dimensional formula of the derived quantity. What is the derived quantity here? Area. Its dimensional formula is m0 L2 T0 because mass is 0, time is 0, length is raised with 2 units. Got it? Next, what is dimension? Dimension of the physical quantity is nothing but the powers. Dimensions are what? Powers to which the fundamental units has to be raised to obtain the unit of a quantity. Here see children, same only we will take area. Okay, what is the m power 0, l power 2, t power 0. So dimension, how to write? Dimensions of area. This is a dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula. Dimensional formula of area is what? Under square bracket m to the power 0, l to the power 2, t to the power 0. This is a dimensional formula. But when you have to write dimensions, dimensions means powers. So dimensions of area are 2 in length. In length what is there? 2 and 0 each in mass and time. Mass 0, time also 0. So 0 in dimensions means you had to say about powers. Clear? So 2 in length and 0 in mass and time. Clear? Write down this. While writing children, you must pause the video and write down. After writing, you continue the video. So next children, next is symbols for fundamental units. See, while writing the dimensional formula of a given quantity, you have to use some symbols for that fundamental units. Okay, already said derived quantity depend on fundamental quantity. So when you write the derived quantity formula, dimensional formula, you have to use some fundamental units. So that fundamental units having some symbols. So that symbols you have to use here. Okay, length capital L. For length you have to mention capital L. For mass capital M. For time capital T. For electric current capital A or capital I. Then temperature K. Luminous intensity CD. Quantity of matter MOL. So here the capital letters indicate the nature. What is its nature? L means length. Okay, its nature but not its magnitude. M means mass. M for mass. T for, these are the symbols. Remember children, these are not the SI units. SI units already you read. Okay, these are not SI units. These are the symbols which you will use while writing the dimensional formula. Clear? So this much for today. What we discussed dimensional formula. What is dimension? How dimensional formula means what? Actually, how the dimensional formula we write for any derived quantity. Next is the symbols of the fundamental units. In the next class we will discuss some important derived quantities and their dimensional formula. We will analyze it. Okay, thanks for watching.